Hello, I'm Reatha Alexander.
I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Marcus. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Okay. Marcus, what brings you in to see me today?
Well, I've been really tired lately, and I guess I'm just really sick and tired of being tired. It feels like I'm either going through depression, I'm going through anger spouts, and I'm just tired.
Okay. All right. So you stated that you've been feeling really tired,
Yep.
feeling some depression.
Mhm.
Okay. How long has this been going on, Marcus?
I'd say about a couple months. I think it started maybe in June, July, I think.
Okay. So it sounds like this has been going on for a while.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you came in to see me about this today. I want you to let you know that we're going to work through this together.
Okay.
Everything that we share together during this session and any session will be kept confidential, unless in the case that you reveal to me that you're planning to hurt yourself or someone else.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you stated that you've been feeling sad for a couple of months. So, how would you rate your sadness if you had to rate it on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest? How would you rate it?
I'd say on average it's about 3 or 4, but sometimes I have like a 1. Sometimes I'll be happy for a good couple days. Sometimes I'll be 10 and I'll just be really sad or depressed or whatever.
Okay, so it kind of your feelings of
Fluctuates.
sadness fluctuates and
Yes.
everything. Okay. Can you describe to me like a typical day for you?
Um, Most of them I just wake up for school, I get dressed, then I go to school, I go to my class, I talk to some of my classmates, the students at college, and then I would go home, either talk to my family members, call my brother up, see if he wants to do something, and then I get something to eat. I don't eat too much because I don't want to like be too tired when I go to work because I have to go to work when I get home from school. So that's what I would normally do.
Okay. So where do you work?
I work at Walmart.
Okay.
Yep.
And what type of work do you do?
Pretty much I just stock stuff and then I do a lot of hard labor. I'm not really proud of it, but I
But
need the
it's
money.
a job,
Yeah.
so that's a good thing that you have a job at this time.
Yep.
Now, what shift do you work?
Third shift.
Okay, and that can be a very difficult shift.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. And so you're stating that you go to school,
Yep.
you kind of hang out with your friends a little bit sometimes, but then you come home, you go to your room, you eat something, and then you have to prepare to go to work. And it sounds like during your shift at work, you're getting a little tired.
Yep.
Do I have that correct? Okay. Um, how's everything going at work? Any concerns, problems at work?
Well, they do make us stay overtime a lot, and
Okay.
I really would love just to go home and get some more sleep so I can get up and go to school and not be late for school because that seems to happen a lot. So if I didn't really do a lot of overtime at work, then I think I would like the job a lot better. But
Okay.
overall, it's a good job.
Overall, it's a good job and everything. And um, what about any concerns or anything going on at school?
At school, I guess with my teachers, everything's going okay. But with one of my teachers, they're just I guess they're really not teaching me the way I would like to be like taught. Everything's really fast paced,
Okay.
and I expect that from college. But the teacher is really not teaching us the correct way, and really not taking us time to go over every subject in the
Okay.
right amount of time.
Okay. So it sounds like work is okay,
Yep.
but it's a difficult shift that you have.
Yep.
Sounds like school is okay. Do you have good grades? Do you make good grades?
Average grades. Like I'm just trying to get by right now.
Okay.
Yep.
And that can be, working third shift and going to school. Are you in school full time?
Yes.
That can be very difficult, but it sounds like you have a grasp on everything as far as your time management and everything. So that's a positive, that you're going to school and you're working and everything. Um, so describe to me your family.
My mom, I think she's about 42. She looks about 30, and my dad, same thing. Um, my sister, I think she's about 20, 22. She
Okay.
goes to college. She goes to SVSU. My older brother, he's going to college this spring. He's not going right now, but he has a girlfriend and his own daughter, and he lives in an apartment on the other side of town.
Oh, okay. All right. How's your relationship with your mother?
That's pretty good. We normally go on walks together and go to the park and stuff like that.
So it sounds like you have a positive relationship, a very good relationship with your mother.
Yep.
Now, what about your relationship with your older brother? How was that?
Yeah, we normally do just about everything. We always go to movies together. We go to amusement parks. We go driving together. We race sometimes. We're not supposed to be doing that, but we do it anyway. And then we go to the gym. We work out. We usually spend like a couple hours working out together. And then we go play basketball, shoot some hoops. Sometimes we go to the YMCA, or we go to a park like McGregor or something, go shoot around. And then we either go to his house and play games or my house.
Okay, so it sounds like you have a really good relationship with your brother.
Yep.
Sounds like you enjoy his company.
Yep.
And it sounds like he's someone that you trust and confide in, which is a good thing. It's always good to have a older brother, that you love his company and you enjoy hanging out with and everything. So it sounds like you two really enjoy working out. Is that something that you
Yeah, we
do on
do
a
that
regular basis?
daily. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's always a good thing, being very health conscious and taking care of your physical fitness
Yep.
is always a good thing. How's your relationship with your sister?
Uh, Pretty good. Like normally we just do what every other teenage brother and teenage sister do. We always fight each other and chase each other around and do pretty much a lot of stupid, immature stuff. But we're just having fun.
Okay, so it sounds like you have a very good relationship with your sister. Um, what about your relationship with your father?
It's alright. It could be better.
Okay, now when you state that your relationship could be better, explain to me, what do you mean by that?
Well, in my opinion, I think we argue a lot, and it's over stupid stuff. I think.
Okay, okay. Now, like stupid stuff like what?
Like he's always on my back about like me doing my homework, me doing my chores, what type of grades am I getting, am I going to work, am I calling in, or if I'm hanging too much with my friends and not focusing on my schoolwork, if I'm not putting enough gas in my car, if I'm paying my bills on time and stuff like that.
Okay, so it sounds like he's kind of on you, um, and you feel maybe that he's not treating you like an adult.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay. Now, when your father offers you this advice, or when he's, questioning you about your activities or anything like that, how do you respond to that?
Well, most of the time I get really irritated, and I think because I'm at that age where I could be making my own decisions, and I'm 19, and I feel like this is a time that I should be becoming a man. I shouldn't have somebody hovering over me all the time telling me what to do, and I get really angry sometimes, but most of the time when he comes with me with advice.
Okay. So it sounds like some of your anger and some of the depression is coming from your relationship, the confrontations between yourself and your father.
Mm.
Um, well, what makes you happy?
Well,
Describe to me what makes you happy. What things do you like to do that makes you really happy?
well, I love helping people. I love doing the right thing. Like I get my high, I guess if you'd say that, off of helping people. I love doing the right thing.
Okay.
I go to church and I volunteer. I do stuff in school, and I try to have a positive influence on young people and trying to do the right thing. So I love making other people happy and seeing other people happy and just doing the right thing.
Okay. Well, that's a very good thing. That's a good way to a good outlook to have on life. To um, not think about yourself all the time and try to think about other people's happiness and everything. And sometimes in life, relationships can be a little difficult as we merge from that adolescent to young adult and everything. And we can feel that our parents are kind of on our back, and that we would like for them to kind of give us our space to make our own decisions and everything. um, but parents, they care, and parents are always going to be a parent, but we can work on improving the relationship between yourself and your father.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, our first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to give you an assignment.
Okay.
Okay. That assignment is going to involve you keeping a journal for about a week.
Okay.
I want you to write down in this journal, daily how you feel. If you're feeling sad, I want you to, write about your sadness. In this journal, write down what you were doing just before you started to feel sad. Write down your feelings, the sadness that you're feeling, and also any type of discussion or situation that comes up between yourself and your father, or yourself or anyone, a coworker, best friend, sister, brother. Just kind of write about that and how you handled that.
Okay.
and how it made you feel. And then what I want you to do is bring this journal back for our next session. And then we're going to go through that and kind of, look at what's going on, give you some goals that you can set on more positive communication. It's very important to have positive communication with the people in your life, and with your coworkers, with your family, with your friends. And so we're going to work on getting some positive communications. We're going to work on having you to respond to your father in a way that he can understand that you're trying to be an adult, that you're trying to handle, things. And I want to, help you to get to the point where it's okay for, you to receive advice from someone, but it's also okay to say, okay, thank you for your advice, but I plan on doing this, or just showing that you have everything that he's concerned about, or that someone may be concerned about, that you have that under control. So I have this journal right here, and I'm going to give this to you, and I'm going to see you back in about 1 week, and then we're going to go through daily, so that we can take a look at periods when you are feeling sad, um, positive things that you're doing that made you happy, the degree of sadness and everything. Okay, but it sounds like you're doing a really good job. Um, with school, with work and everything. You're a very positive young man. It sounds like you're a very positive influence on on other youth and everything, and that you love helping people. So those are some strengths that you have that can take you very far in life. Okay, so here's the journal.
Okay. Thank you.
And I want to thank you for coming in today and everything. It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
I'll
too.
see you back in about 1 week. You can stop at my secretary's desk, and she'll make you an appointment for 1 week. And just make sure that when you come back, that you bring this journal back with you.
Okay.
Does that sound like something that we can do?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much,
having me.
Marcus.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yep, have a good day.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.